In this video, we're going to practice rounding. I'm going to show you the strategy I use when I want to round a number. And the number 835, I want to round this number to the nearest hundred. This strategy will work for a number you want to round to the hundreds, but it will also work for numbers that you'd like to round to the nearest 10, to the nearest 1,000, 10,000, million, and so on and so forth. In this strategy, I underline the place that I'm looking to round. I want to round this number to the nearest hundred, so I'm going to underline the hundreds place, which is the third digit to the left. Now, when you're rounding, you underline the place that you want to round to, but you always look at the number that's right next door. In this case, 3 in the tens place is next door to 8, which is in the hundreds place. And when I say next door, I mean the number immediately to the right of the place that I want to round to. So here again, it's a 3. Whenever I round, I have a rhyme that helps me. And the rhyme says, 5 or above, give it a shove. Now, when I say shove, that means that I'm pushing the number up a digit. It continues, the rhyme continues, 4 or below, let it go. And what that means is that I'm going to let the number go down to 0. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So with the number 835, I'm going to check the neighbor, the number right next door. And again, the place to which I want to round is the hundreds place. So I'm going to look in the tens place where there's a 3. And my rhyme says 5 or above, give it a shove. Well, the number that I'm looking at, the 3, is not 5 or above. So let's continue with the rhyme. 4 or below, let it go. 3 is a number that's below 4, so I should let it go. And what that means is that I'm going to change this number so that it's a 0. And actually, everything following it will become a 0. That's generally what we do when we round. And the place that I want to round to is going to stay the same this time, because I'm just letting it go. I'm keeping it the same. Let's look at another example. This time, let's look at the number 855. It's not that much different, but we're going to have a different outcome. Once more, I'm going to underline the place that I want to round to, and I want to look next door at the neighbor to figure out where I'm going. My rhyme says 5 or above, give it a shove. This time, the number immediately to the right, the place immediately to the right of the one I want to round to, is 5 or above. So I'm to give it a shove. Well, if I'm going to give it a shove, that means I'm going to make the number in the place that I want to round to 1 more than it currently is. So this one is going to become a 9. And again, everything behind it is going to be a 0. So 855 rounded to the nearest hundred is 900.